Here's a update on the Shot 5.0. Put the front cover here. Very nice finish, but what I noticed on their measurements, they probably measured it off a true, straight, correct core support. This one has been hit in the front and repaired. The repair could have been better, so I straightened it out best I could. For sure, on the bottom they put pre-marks underneath, so that way you can drill and bang it right in. These were off by about ½ inch, so it was about right here where my finger's at. And then as far as distance from the end of the core support to the front of the bracket, there was 3/4 of an inch from where the hole was. So if I was going to drill, I'd be drilling right here, and I would just completely have it destroy the finish, and it just wouldn't fit right. Same thing with the hood stoppers. It's really hard to see inside, but these were off by an inch, so I would have drilled right here and it just would have looked horrible. There was no existing holes that come across here. I added these two. I added these two. I tried to manipulate this the best that I could to fit the line right without making it too obvious. I mean, right here you can tell I had to put a little bit of angle on here. It doesn't sit perfectly flush, but it sits pretty flush on everything else. Here I got as close as possible. There's not really much to mount here, and there's not too much here. So this is pretty much the best that's gonna get, along with the bottom. So I don't like that it's kinking like this from the stress on it, but it is what it is. I tried heating the plastic, try to manipulate it and warp it up more. I even checked the bumper support and it's solid, it's straight. So when you're retrofitting kits, it is what it is, I guess. But this is pretty good. Not done with it yet. I'm gonna see if I can mess with the fitment more, and then I'm gonna go ahead and repaint a couple things, take care of these chips here. There's a chip back there on the hood, a little chip here, a little chip down here. All these little chips, I'm gonna try to do a nice little blend on it, maybe try to recover this door seal or the exterior seal, but they filled it with caca. Fuel pressure regulator is in, fuel gauge is also in, there's no leaks on it. Also, for the Holley double pumper, you want to run a filter that's a little bit higher than the standard one, so that way the two jets inside don't get a conflict of interest when you're hammering it. She's very dirty. It rained here the other day. This is what it looks like now. Nothing has changed besides speakers I was going to install. I pulled out. Same thing with the crossovers. I gotta finish putting that stuff in back to how it was. This car will be up for sale, so we're going to put the component system that was originally going to go in here into his car that he's currently driving. Wiring is just about buttoned up. I just got to clean it, put some looms in there, have everything kind of loose for right now, and then once I loom it, I can build a track up top and the inner fender. But that's where it's at right now, so I can roll it around. And that is the update.